So we're just going off now for a meal at Hunter's Grill, which is the all-you-can-eat buffet in the hotel, which we've never been to. So this will be a new experience. I've got my new Jessie ears on, and Gary has his new Incredibles top.
And the same hair that I wore this morning.
Which was bought by our daughter for him. And we'll go and see what the food's like down there.
Don't feel very incredible at the moment.
A bit tired. Yeah.
In fact, I feel incredibly tired. So there you go.
Well, there you go. Yeah, we're going to go and see what the food's like because we haven't been to this one, but it always smells really good as we walk in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It always looks really busy. So we've got about 3 minutes till our time, so we'd best go. See you in a minute. So a little queue, a little clue, get here early. There is a massive queue for when it opens, as you can see. Starting at the end, these are the desserts.
Heb je dat niet gedaan? Lientje vinger erop. Je moet er afblijven. Kom, kom. Dat zijn de toetjes, daar ga je nu niet heen. Wil je pakje salami? Jasmine, blijf naar mij. 1, 2. 2, je komt af. Nou, dit is nog af. Ja, zal mama het even niet dat het er weer goed in elkaar zit? Je kan het in je hand nemen. Als je niet lust, dan neemt mama. Ja? Nee? Ja, ook een handje. Laat het even.
Zeker then. Right, Danielle.
Go to the restaurant.
Yeah. So she could see what it's like. Just the bit I forgot. Some fruit.
I feel it's only separated by a bit of glass meat and greed.
There's Pluto, Eeyore. Oh, there's Donald. Donald's doing his own fun run. Right, so we have just come out of Hunter's Grill. We just stopped raining now, so we're going to go into the parks for a bit. But our thoughts on Hunter's Grill, really, really nice.
Yeah, it was excellent.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's so loud, I can't hear it. It's really loud.
Okay, I might continue this in a minute because we've got a lot of music going on here, so maybe I'll continue doing this in a minute. Right, so let's try it again. It's slightly quieter here. Just come into the studios. It's open for another hour, so we thought we'd give this an hour's go. So, just been to Hunter's Grill in the Sequoia Lodge. Gary's thoughts?
Into bite. No, it's very good. Excellent, in fact. Yeah, well worth the money. Probably one of the best buffets I've had here for a long time. First time I've ever been there. And it was yeah, pretty amazing, really.
It's very
and
clean.
Amazing spread of food, constantly replenished. You know, just, yeah, couldn't say a bad thing about it. A lot more than I could eat. It was,
excuse me.
Yeah, an amazing choice of fish, different types of meats, all the veggie side of things, all the pastas. It was just it was just endless, wasn't it? Really, a really amazing meal. Really
Yeah, no, it was
worth
very, very good. Staff were really friendly, really helpful. It was really clean. They were very quick to take your plates away. Because that always really annoys me when the Plaza, when we went to Plaza Gardens, the plates, when you go up and get your, you know, whatever you're going to get, and then you come back and you put your plate to one side, they'd always put you on a tiny table and there's nowhere to put the spare plates, and then it becomes an issue.
You end up sticking on another table that also hasn't been cleared.
Yeah.
But there was none of that. I would just
Literally, as soon as you finished, it was
as
there.
soon as that was finished and pushed to one side, it was gone.
And the food was delicious. There's not one thing I can complain about. So, I mean, other than the fact that Inventions has a lot more seafood, and I do like my seafood. There was prawns and smoked salmon and that kind of thing there. Inventions has a lot more, but is obviously a lot dearer. And I've always really rated Inventions buffet. That's always been one of my favourites. But I would say, like Gary said, didn't you, that you actually preferred it over Inventions?
Oh yeah,
I mean, obviously you get characters in Inventions, which you don't there, but you pay for that. But you know, the seafood bit I've always loved. But as far as that was, the prawns were lovely there. So no, I mean, I would definitely book that again.
Yeah, and obviously you don't have to. I mean, you know, like all the hotels, you don't have to be staying there to use their restaurant. So, you know, even if you're not staying at the Sequoia Lodge, I'd definitely recommend using the restaurant. I mean, it's obviously quite popular because we booked for 6 when it opens, and we've gone back there in the evenings at sort of, you know,
9, 10 o'clock even.
And it's still full of people, and there's still a queue outside.
Yeah.
So it's obviously really,
yeah, 6 o'clock is the earliest it opens. So it's definitely just an evening thing. But yeah, no, I definitely very impressed. Really nice. So give it a go, folks. If you come over, Hunter's Grill at Sequoia Lodge, definitely worth a shot.
Totally.
But I would book up, because I think, you know, we booked as soon as we got here, didn't we? Because we decided we wanted to give it a go this time. I would book up. I mean, obviously, the reason we booked for tonight was because we knew it was Run Disney weekend, and last year we went shopping because the park was so busy. Had just a snack to eat in the shopping centre, and then came back thinking we could, and we couldn't get in anywhere. We couldn't get in counter service, we couldn't get in anywhere at all. We ended up going back to the Redwood bar in Sequoia, and all you get there, we had you had a sandwich and I had 3 cheeses and a glass of wine, didn't I? And that was our dinner.
Which was nice, but it wasn't really a dinner.
It wasn't what we hadn't really eaten much all day. So this year we thought, right, the Saturday night we're definitely going to book. So Hunter's Grill was the one we decided we'd try, and very, very pleased we did. So yeah, definitely give it a go. Anyway, before the hour's up, we're going to go and see what the score is around here. See if we can do a couple of bits, and then we might shoot over to the Disneyland Park for an hour, because that's open till 10 o'clock tonight, isn't it? This closed at 9, that closed at 10. We've done half our packing because it started to rain this afternoon, so we popped back to the hotel for an hour before we went for our meal.
Yeah, we can see the Eiffel Tower if you move that way.
Oh yeah, we can, yeah.
There it is. Found it.
Yeah, well, I say well, Gary sat and watched me. I did the packing, so most of that's done now. It's only the last bits that have got to go in, so that we've got a bit more time tomorrow to try and get out and do some stuff. So here we go. Disney animation gallery, and you can go in here and do drawings, which I always love to do. I haven't done one this time. In there they've got all the Incredible stuff in the shop, and you can actually meet the Incredibles in here, I believe. Gary could go there now with his Mr. He could be Mr. Incredible tonight. Ready? Oh, it's Mr. Incredible. What I like here is you've got all the different artworks and things here. This is where you do the drawings. Closes quite early. We always do this when we go to America. We've got lots of drawings from when we went to America when our children were young. This is all the art in the different stages and the conception. Beast in all these different forms. And Tinkerbell. Flying carpets in the dark. Not done flying carpets in the dark before. I don't think. Have we ever done this in the dark?
No.
Don't think so. So flying carpets in the dark. lights all look pretty, don't they? It's like the Christmas lights we've got for our tree. Yep. Oh, look, Slinky Dog's empty. There's no queue at all. Do you want to go on? There's no queue. Do you want to go on? Oh, let's give Slinky Dog a go. There's no queue. And Slinky Dog, we're number 1, right behind his head. Number 1. And I am feeling very cold now. It's getting quite windy now, isn't it? Quite chilly.
The purpose of the exercise, we're going to call it Slinky Dog.
Because it's dark. And very windy.
Yeah, it's very good. It's quite breezy at the moment. Trees are bending a bit.
I am very cold.
Just waiting for a massive downpour. Hopefully not.
Yeah, they did forecast some rain, but we're hoping it won't rain because neither of us have raincoats. Thousands of ponchos. One's for Florida, Legoland, here, you name it. We've got ponchos, not got many of them. Rex!
Hey, you can leap from the sky with the toy soldiers. Don't worry, they've got parachutes.
Goodbye.
Oh, look at this. For a time walk.
Yeah. Oh, the food things are still open. I didn't think they'd be open until the end. Very pretty at night, isn't it?
Very pretty.
So last morning, Gary's sad, I'm knackered. Yeah, we just suddenly realised that we hadn't done a room tour for you this time. So all packed up now. We were going to get up early, pack the stuff and then whip off to Extra Magic Hours and see if we could see a bit of the marathon. But to be honest, it's absolutely chucking it down with really heavy drizzle. So we thought that we would give that a miss. Just pack everything up, make sure we've got everything sorted and go down and have a leisurely breakfast and then take it from there. Got one fast pass left, so we could still use that this morning. But yeah, we're gonna just go down and have our breakfast. But we thought we'd give you a room tour because we realised we hadn't done that. So This is the Sequoia Lodge, and it's the Golden Forest room. So here we go. So obviously you come in your front door here. Over this way, you've got your safe and spare duvet and good storage place for putting your suitcases. Hangers, would recommend you bring a few extra hangers because there's never enough. Ironing board and space down under there, which is pretty good for putting suitcase as well. On this side you've got a hairdryer. Yep. I always bring my own, but I very rarely dry my hair, to be honest. Then you've got obviously your sink, your mirror, one side normal, one side magnified. Down here you have a cupboard if you want to store some bits in, and on the other side is a fridge. Jazzy's full of drinks at the moment, ready for our journey home. Then you have your bulk standard bathroom with your towels, shower, bath, shower curtain, little ledge to sit on, and then you've got your toilet and a shelf up there where you can put bits, hooks on the back of the doors. So coming out of the bathroom into the room, if you have, if you ask for adjoining rooms, you've got your interlocking doors just there. Full length mirror, hello, just there. And obviously our suitcase is ready to go. Aircon or heating, depending on when you stay. You've got your cute little board around here and your big Bambi picture. Telephone, notepad and pen, cupboard with drawers, bedside cabinet, and you've got your light switch either side of the bed. And on that side you've got one which does not only the bedside light, but it does the main lights, which are over here as well, so you don't have to get out of bed to turn them off. King size bed. We've always had twin beds before, but this time it was a king size, and we seem to have acquired a sofa bed in here as well, which Gary found was handy for shoving all his clothes on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so view out of this one, we didn't go for a lake view room this time, and the view out of this one is a reception area. So you would come out down there, underneath that bit there is where the Golden Forest reception is. Main reception's that bit. So you would come out here, and this is where you pick up your buses and things. So as you can see, a bit bleak and dreary today.
Got lots out there, lots of forestry.
Yeah.
Lots of redwoods.
So ice bucket, glasses, there's always a bottle of water when you arrive, various information leaflets, another mirror, 2 chairs, and then in the Golden Forest you get tea and coffee making facilities, so you've got your kettle and your cups and everything, and you get this little box that has teas and things in, which, to be honest, if you're staying in Golden Forest you don't use, because you can use the drinks downstairs all the time. Television, there's an espresso machine, and then these drawers which look like 6 little drawers, but they're actually very deep big drawers, 3 single big drawers, and they are ample big enough to put all your stuff in. So there you go, that's the room tour. And
It's probably not what we asked about the difference between the rooms.
yeah,
Golden Forest and non-Golden Forest.
well, Golden Forest and Montana.
And Montana's here.
Because next time we come, we couldn't get Golden Forest booked. It was fully booked up Christmas time. So next time we come, we're actually staying in a Montana Lakeview. But they said they're basically the same rooms, but you don't get the kettles and things, and you don't get the fridge.
Oh right, yeah, no fridge. Yeah.
So, but obviously the reason we haven't used them is because we get Golden Forest drinks. but they did say that you can ask for a kettle at reception when you arrive, and that's free of charge, and they'll happily give you a kettle. So if you're not staying in a Golden Forest, I would recommend bringing tea, coffee, that kind of thing, and they will provide you with a kettle if you ask. So there you go, that's today's room tour. Now off to breakfast for the last time. So Golden Forest Club, that's where we've just said goodbye to, put our suitcases in. Main reception, all the new people arriving, some have been doing their running. Over here is the concierge, are always very helpful. Information up there on the TV screen tells you what times the parks are open and everything. Captain America. English.
I know, I don't like.
Oh, it's okay.
You like picture? Star Wars, no Captain America.
Stick out.
Oh look, we've met Captain America.
2 bags.
There's Captain America. Can I touch your shield? You press the button, it flashes. Thank you. Okay, there's the Redwood Bar and Lounge. Take a walk through there, couldn't we? There we go, Redwood Bar. Have a big fire in there in the winter to keep you nice and warm. Come through here. Obviously you've got pool tables and things like that around. Over here is the Golden Forest Lounge. There's plenty of space outside. Obviously you go inside there for your breakfast and your afternoon tea. You can get out that way as well. And then you have opposite you here the shop. Very well stocked shop with all the different things you might need. Including some Pandora. And their Christmas bits. Oh, we've lost Gary. And every morning, opposite the shop here, you can meet a character. There's a different one each day. It's usually Mickey or Pluto or Goofy. So, and obviously have your picture taken. Usually you can sit out here on the balconies or the decking, but unfortunately they're been redoing it this time, so we couldn't go out there. It's very pleasant to sit out there in the afternoon. So that gives you an overview. And then that's the Redwood Bar again. And then you go down the stairs. So you go down the stairs. And that's where you have your breakfast. That's the restaurant there for breakfast. So it gives you an idea of what that's like. I'll just get a view of that. And then So you come down the stairs, you go out this way, breakfast, both sides and park. And to your left is Hunter's Grill, which is where we ate last night. Morning. And to your right is Beaver Creek, which is where they usually do the breakfast, which looks very nice. So can't really see that much from here, but yeah. So all the marathon runners are coming back. It's actually stopped raining now, which is good. Here we go. This is the outside. Let's go and cheer some people on, I think. Runners finishing the studio. Coming out here, getting their blankets on.
Thank you so much, Sue. I'll see you in a minute or 10.
We're just going to walk through to the finish line area now. There's loads and loads of people coming through, and someone's got a t-shirt on there that says you run, I'll watch. I was just saying to Gary, perhaps we should do the fun run next year, the 5k. So there's a lot of people walking it, and I reckon I could walk it easily. Don't know if I could run it.
Done more than that each day anyway.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We've actually, when you're in the parks, you don't realise that I've got a thing on my phone, an app on my phone that tells you how many steps and things you've done. And we've done like 11 miles some days. So yeah, do excuse my hair. It's very drizzly out, but also quite warm, and I think the humidity is getting the better of my hair, and unfortunately all my headbands are all packed away. So by the end of the day my hair's probably going to be twice as big. Yeah, so we're going to go through and look at the finish line and see how many more people there's still coming through. The race started at 7, it's now 11 o'clock, so it's been 4 hours. There's an awful lot of people taking part, so we'll go and see. Oh, look, there's Mickey up there. A migraine this morning. Not great to walk past crumbs when you've got a bit of a migraine, I have to say. But look, there's Mickey up there.
Time for adventure!
into Disneyland Park for this trip. Sad. Gary's going to start crying in a minute. Now last little look at the castle, and then we're just going to use up our hotel fast pass, and then can't decide what to use it on though.
Yeah.
There's a 60-minute wait on Star Tours and a 60-minute wait on Buzz and 45 on Peter Pan. I've offered for Gary to do Big Thunder on his own, but he doesn't want to. So we don't know really what we're going to use it on yet.
Or maybe a fast pass to come back for another few days.
That's not for a couple of months. But you're lucky, you get to come back.
Yeah.
You know, for some people, they only get to come once a year, so... Yeah, let's have a look at the castle. Oh, we're going to get run over. Just about to get run over by the car. Gary's just noticed that there's some doves or pigeons or whatever they are up in the basket. Outside Cafe Hyperion. So, decision made. Went to Buzz, decided we might give Buzz a go because it was a longer ride. Even though Gary does get very aggressive on there with his laser shooting.
You just get carried away, don't you?
Yeah, he does get very carried away.
Absorbed.
But we got there, there's 60-minute wait, and the queue is literally out onto the concourse and all the way around. But we just managed to pick up a fast pass for in about an hour's time
Nice.
with our ticket. So we thought, well, we might as well do that. So we're now walking around to Star Tours to get onto that one. Use our fast pass for Star Tours and use our fast pass for Star Tours. Going to give Peter Pan's a miss, and then go back to Buzz with our actual ticket fast pass. So obviously we can't do an awful lot today. We've got to get back to the hotel, pick up the cases, and then get back to the station.
Missed the train, had to stay forever.
I'm sure you'd get bored if you stayed forever.
No, we'll just slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Just do things slower. So
Anyway,
it's longer.
off we go on to Star Tours. Last ride on Star Tours for this time. So we've just come into Hakuna Matata. Everywhere's it's really heaving down with rain now, and everywhere's quite busy. We did go to the Cowboy Cookout, see if we could get some chicken and chips, nice pecan pie, but the queue was actually out the door. So we're coming to Hakuna Matata. We're quite happy here, and that's a receipt you're wiping your fingers on, not a serviette. Yeah, so this is the food we've got in here. We've just gone, because it's just lunchtime, we're not that hungry because of the big breakfast, so we're just sharing this. So we've got ourselves a drink, and this is the chicken strips, and then they do these sweet corn fries, and they're really nice, and then you get a Magnum as well, and I think that was $13.99, but with our annual pass discount came to $12.59, so that's quite good. And I best put the camera away and start eating before Gary tucks in and eats a lot. Even though he just said to me, oh, I'm not really hungry, just get one. Oh, I don't really want anything to eat. So we just found this hidden little gem called the Pueblo Trading Post, which we didn't even know was here. Apparently it's only open at weekends. There's actually a pin trading day going on today.
Si proprio connaît s'il parle allemand. Moi, je n'ai pas un système. Après, c'est même tout ce qui est renseigné depuis peur.
People are all just bringing their pins to trade. And this is the shop.
Thank you.
There you go, some pin trading going on. Very warm in here. Gary loves the arcades. Oh, where are you going? You going in there? Go on, you've got time. Ah, it's a lot of people. Goodbye for now. Say goodbye to the castle. And go back to the hotel now. Woohoo!
Breezy.
Go back to the hotel now to get our luggage and train home. So
We'll miss the train, have to stay forever.
So Gary keeps saying that's not going to happen. Oh, I think we're just about to get run over. No, it's gone that way. So
Could sell them on clothes and stay for maybe another day.
yeah, but your clothes are all from Primark.
Yeah.
Anyway, make our way back to the hotel now, and that's it. But it's been fun, Disney, and we'll see you real soon. So we've just stopped in the, I can't get close enough. We've just stopped in the Golden Forest lounge. We're sitting outside just to have our last coffee, and we're about to go and get our cases and get on the bus. It's absolutely chucking it down, and we got somewhat, as you can see, somewhat drenched walking back. Helpful. Right, best go pick up our cases now and go out in that horrible squally rain. It's absolutely chucking it down. So I think we're going to get a little bit soggy and wet. Already my feet are already squelching. So I'll see you on the train, or at the station maybe. On the Eurostar now, we've been delayed. There was people on the track at St Dennis, so we've been stuck on the platform for about 2 hours. We're finally on the train now, feeling a bit cold and damp. But, that's it, on the way back to dear old Blighty. Yeah, luckily we saved a bag of crisps, so we've had that. Yeah, so it wasn't great fun standing on the platform for 2 hours, but there you go, these things can't be helped. Well, hopefully we're going to start moving soon and we'll get some food.
Maybe.
Huh? Hopefully.